Happy Sunday, everyone. How y'all doing today? Church was great. Service was wonderful today, and just a little reflection here to help us for this week. So, in today's gospel, the two brothers, James and John, pulled Jesus aside and asked for something. I'm sure we all have heard that gospel so many different times. They ask Jesus that they want to each one of them want to sit on the right and want to sit on the left. And Jesus said, "Wow, yeah. Are you?" He asked them a very serious question. Are you willing to die the type of death I'm about to die? Are you willing to drink the type of cup I am about to drink? They answered yes, because they know. And Jesus, of course, knows everything, knows our future, knows the type of death that awaits for us. Told them, yeah, the cup you can drink, the death, yes, too, you will. But as for sitting on my right or on my left, it's not for me to determine. That is for my God, my Father in heaven. That is for our God, God the Father. That's who decides on that. So if we look at it from the human side, someone may say, oh, wow, why would they ask that? Why would they? As a matter of fact, the other 10, when they heard about it, they become indignant. Like, oh, really? You too did that? Oh, okay. So, but Jesus put them aside. Jesus knows, and he knows that yes, such things will happen. Looking at it, like I said, from the human side, we do that today. We see that so much everywhere, in the family, at the workplace, anywhere. Of course, there is, one John or one James that wants to be the favorite of the boss or whatever. Sometimes when you look at, depending on how you look at it, they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. In a way, you could see that, okay, you can say that maybe they saw that Jesus was having a lot of work. So they wanted to, help him out. But, I'm sure we can identify ourselves in any of the disciples, whether John, James, any of them. So, my brothers and sisters, let us live a life that is in Christ, that is with Christ, that is through Christ. That's the message here. The message is not just that they called Jesus, they want to sit on his left or on his right. Yes, that is their request. But for us, how can we live that kind of life? How can we make that possible? We can make that possible by living our lives in Christ, living our lives with Christ, because any life you live without Christ is lifeless. You know that, I know that. So the message is live your life in Christ, with Christ, and through Christ. With this, if you do these three things, if you live your life in these three aspects, you're gonna fly. You're gonna fly. Everything will be possible. Remember, he said anything is possible in him. So remember that as we start this week, let it be our reflection. Let this be what we will work on. Let this be what will help us to go through this week's trials, this week's ups and downs. When that particular up come, yes, I'm in Christ. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When the downside of it comes, I am in Christ. I can still do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With God, all things are possible. So remember that, my brothers and sisters. That's why it's good to always worship with your faith community, with your church community. Because when you worship alone, yes, it's good, but it is always, always amazing to worship with your church community. Make sure you develop that habit because it enriches us. We enrich each other when we gather together. All right, have a fantastic day and have a wonderful week. May God continue to bless us, lead us, and inspire us in all that we do. All right, take care. God bless you. Bye.